welcome. It is Sunday night. You tuned in to us right here on Channel 49 TV. We are Channel 49 TV News. Good evening on this beautiful Sunday night. We are live at 9 p.m. What's going on, girl?
Hey y'all, it's me, your girl Liz, and we're back with another hot show right here on Channel 49 TV.
And you know what? I do want to say this before we get into what's going on with our local news, and I also got the full weather report. Man, it's been a crazy week this week. Me and Liz had an opportunity to go to the community town hall meeting slash candidate forum, and it was very interesting. And Liz gonna have all the inside scoop on that. And also, her little friend was there. Oh my gosh, he asked some tough questions, and he is. If y'all never had a chance to meet him, you gotta meet that. That brother is off thing. Good evening. How you been doing? How was your day today on this beautiful Sunday night? How was your day?
Hi, Donnie. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm just enjoying this
Oh,
day with my
good.
cat.
Oh, so you girl, you've been talking about this cat for 2 days. What's up with this cat?
He's very spoiled.
And precious too. You know what? Animals are precious, just like kids. What you think?
Absolutely, Donnie. Absolutely. So, I love my baby, y'all. But so what's been going on, Donnie? Have you been enjoying your weekend?
Oh my God, I had a wonderful week. No drama with some of my friends. No drama this week. My friend, he's doing a little bit better. And Exhibit, I love you. His birthday is tomorrow. Tomorrow is his birthday. And so
Wow.
excited about that. We're gonna do a video because he's in Nigeria. We're gonna do a video call tomorrow. So shout out to Izemi. You'll see me posting his stuff tomorrow about his birthday. So I told him I was gonna still shout out to him on TV. So shout out to Izemi. And also, before we get into our news, what's been going on with you, Liz?
So, Donnie, I've just been here working in the studio, and I'm glad that we're back up and running here on Channel 49 TV. I'm just so excited to be here, Donnie. I know I
Yeah,
sent you pictures of the new setup this morning, so I hope you like it.
I love
And
it.
yeah, we're so ready.
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna miss that nice little background you had with the news desk. Are you gonna try to get that back?
Yes, Donnie, stay tuned. I was having technical difficulties, y'all, but I'm here, and that's all that matters.
What do you think about my background?
I love it, Donnie. I see you repping the Channel 49 TV banner. It's
Hmm.
awesome.
All right, let's talk about this because it's been a crazy week. Friday night, me and you got a chance to go to the shout out to Angelico and shout out to Roe. We got a chance to go to the community town hall slash candidate forum, and it's very interesting. Talk to us a little bit about that, and what was your thoughts on it?
So yeah, we had the privilege to be invited to the 76104 Community Town Hall and Candidate Forum, where we heard from Jennifer Castile and Marcasia um, James, who's running for Martasia is running for Forward District 3 School Board, and then Jennifer Castile, TCU's very own mayoral candidate. Um, I felt like this candidate forum was very informative, and it was great to hear these candidates address the concerns of the members of the community who live in 76104. And we learned a lot, starting with Jennifer Castile. We learned that she is pro mental health, and it was interesting to see a candidate come out and say, hey, I struggle with my mental health as well. We need to end the stigma, and to actually hear her say that mental health matters. I was very impressed with her statements to the community, as well as hearing the solutions she believes will act as um, a way to alleviate some of the issues that are happening here in this vulnerable community. What do you think, Johnny? What were your thoughts?
Man, I thought the whole thing was nice. I love the setup. I love how Angelico and Ro did the whole event. Angelico did a great job in putting it together along with Ro. I thought everything was really nice. The whole event was nice. I thought not only that, but I thought Jennifer did a wonderful job. Shout out to Jennifer. I'm gonna show her picture, y'all. Shout out to Jennifer, who is running for mayor of Fort Worth. That's Jennifer right
Hello.
there. Yeah, that's Jennifer right there. She's running for mayor. She had a very interesting plan. Now, what I thought was interesting was her plan. She got a lot of stuff she wants to do for the community. Now, let me ask you this, co-host: was you very impressed with her plan? Because I know I was, and you can hear the crowd in the background. It was like, yes, yes. They was really excited about Jennifer. How important is this to really to get this over to the community? Because Tuesday is going to be the last day to vote early, and then Saturday, this coming up Saturday, which is May the 6th, is going to be the local election. How important is this to make sure that we get the right thing going?
Yeah, absolutely. I believe this forum was very important for these candidates to get out into the community that already feels like they don't have a voice, and to interact with them. I just felt like they did such a great job. Let's talk about Martasia James. She's running for Fort Worth School Board, District 3 School Board. She was running on the platform of wanting to give all kids, especially the Black and brown kids, equal opportunity to quality education. Um, it was interesting because she seemed to be in opposition of the school choice vouchers, which I thought was interesting. But I think part of her stance seemed, she said she wants everyone to have that quality education. So it will be interesting to see how that plays out, because school choice is a hot button issue in this election.
And
What do you
not
think,
only
Johnny?
that, to me, I think parents should have a right. See, a lot of the stuff that the Republicans are talking about, I actually agree with some of the stuff. Like let's say the Republicans, they want the parents to have a choice, but the Democrats say no. We don't want any of that money to be taken away. We think all kids in the public school should have as much money as possible. But the Republicans on the other side, they got some good ideas, because the Republican believes that every parent should have a right to choose what school their kids go to. So, and I agree 100%. And shout out to Kiev Taylor. Kiev Taylor took us to this event some years back when my son was struggling. My son was struggling in public school. And so when we took my son out of public school, we had just took him out of public school and put him in private school, homeschool. He has been doing good ever since. He'll be graduating early at the age of 17 after his birthday. So I'm very excited about that. And so I believe that parents should have a right to put their kids in any public school. We should have a right to be able to educate our kids any way we want to be able to educate. So I am all for a school choice. So, like I say, a lot of the stuff that the Republicans think, I actually agree with a lot of it. Do I agree with everything? No. But do I agree with everything the Democrats do? No, I don't. I don't agree with everything that the Democrats do. But it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. But I do agree on one thing. I definitely agree that Republicans, with their voice saying, "Hey, we should have a right to teach our kids anywhere." I definitely agree with them 100%, because sometimes moving them out that certain environment can really help. What do you think about that, co-host?
Yeah, absolutely, Donnie. I feel like school choice is um it is a major issue because I know for myself, my daughter is neurodivergent. She was behind um developmentally. Um yeah, she was behind developmentally. So she was reading a grade level behind. And I know that me being able to take her out of her school's district and move her into a more diverse charter school with smaller class sizes has enabled my daughter to receive the quality of education she wouldn't have been able to find in a traditional public school setting. That
Yeah.
being said, I do believe that all children, especially our socio-economically disadvantaged kids that happen to be Black and brown and living in these underprivileged districts such as 76104, they definitely deserve quality education. But the issue is with these schools is they are getting the funding, but where is it going? And why do they keep
Thank
leaving
you.
these
Thank
Black and brown children out of the equation? That's
Yeah.
why school choice is so important, because if they cared about these kids, then we would see that by now.
Right, right. And you know what? I didn't even think about that, but I definitely agree with you 100%. And we're not saying take all the funding out of the public school, but what we're saying is let's make it easy for the parents to be able to have the choice. Because as you can see, they're not making it safe. Now, am I saying that it's going to be safe at the other school? No, anything can happen. But the public schools, the state and the public schools and on a local and a nationwide level are not making it safe for our kids. Do you agree?
I agree, Donnie. And I mean, there we see kids getting pulled out because they're being bullied. But what about the people who are bullying? What about these kids? And why is it, you know, why are they allowed to just get away with this? Um, it's a trying time, and that's something I hope I don't have to deal with my daughter, because I was able to pull her out of traditional public school setting before it became an issue later on.
Right, and I think we as a community need to continue to look at those ways and continue to push and help the Republicans put take this to a different level. I definitely agree that we should have a right to school choice. We should have a right to where we want our kids to learn, where our kids can be comfortable at. I'm 100% in for school choice. So Republicans, I agree with y'all. And let's talk about this. This is I don't know about you, but this is have you voted yet? Have you had a chance to vote? Are you going to vote this weekend?
Donnie, I have not voted yet. Um,
You're going to
but
vote next Saturday.
yes, I will be trying to vote hopefully tomorrow on my lunch break. If not, then definitely Tuesday.
Well, you do know that you can vote anywhere, so maybe there's a polling place somewhere close to you that you can vote.
Absolutely, Donnie, and I'm definitely going to check it out. I want to get it out of the way. That way I'm not rushing to vote. And so those of y'all who haven't voted yet, I highly recommend voting early. We don't want to be scrambling to the polls last minute.
I definitely agree with you on that. And shout out to Jennifer, who, like I say, who's running for mayor. You even got Kent Bowie, who's running for mayor, Adrian Smith, who is running for mayor, and all three of them, I think all. Hey, how many people we got running for mayor? Is it three?
I thought you were right. What about that Allison lady? Is she running?
I haven't heard nothing about her.
I'm not sure. She must have fallen out.
She may have. She may have. But it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Have you had a chance to do the research to see who's winning? How's it looking?
I have not, Donnie. That's something we can look into on the break if you want.
Okay, that'll be good because we like to know what's going on. All right, y'all, it is time. And speaking of break, man, I told you time is going by quick. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer passed away at the age of 79. What's really going on? We'll talk about that. And how is Jamie Foxx doing? Our girl Liz will have a full update on what's going on with Jamie Foxx. And we'll continue to talk about a lot of the local stuff right here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're tuning in to us right here on Channel 49 Television Network. We'll be right back.
Wow, Donnie, that video was intense.
All right, y'all. We are back right here. We had some little, not technical problem with the TV, but the technical problem with the production. We're trying to bring CW in, but we're gonna bring him on tomorrow. We'll have everything fixed. It's just one of them nights tonight, but everything to be fixed tomorrow. We'll be back on regular schedule. We ain't got. I mean, hey, we got shout out to CW because he tuned in to us. We sure try to get him on. You want to say a shout out to CW, our program director?
Shout out to CW Whitaker, y'all. He's our program director. He's the man who makes all the magic happen
He
here
do.
on Channel 49 TV.
Already. Have you had a chance to check us out since we came back on?
Donnie, I tune in every day, and I hope our viewers are tuning in every day as well. Especially because we got some breaking news right
Okay,
now.
okay.
Y'all
Go
don't
ahead.
want to miss it.
Go ahead.
So unfortunately, again, we have another incident with the gun violence that has occurred yet again. It looks like this latest incident occurred around 12:30 last
Okay.
night, which would make it last night or early this morning, whichever way you want to look at it. Very early this morning on Sunday morning, it looks like someone opened fire at a party, according to the Fort Worth police, and they responded to the call at 3500 block of Northwest 27th Street and found one male victim shot in the torso. Investigators learned that there was a large party and an argument broke out between the victim and the shooter. The victim was rushed to the hospital where he sadly deceased. So y'all heard it first right here on Channel 49 TV. Again, Donnie, it seems like every day we're getting a report of a gun violence incident. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's very sad because you got to look at the mayor of Fort Worth. After the press conference, the mayor of Fort Worth said that we don't know what we're talking about, and the crime is down 13%. Also, Elizabeth Beck, we need her tail to be gone out. Elizabeth Beck needs to leave office. A shout out to Miss Karen Hines, who is the host of Center Stage. Karen House, shout out to her. She's tuning in to us right now tonight. Shout out to our boy Malik too. But we believe that Elizabeth Back City Council, she needs to leave. She needs to be gone. We definitely do not want her in office, and I'm praying that she gets out, and I'm praying that Gina Bivens get out because Gina Bivens needs to step down so Pastor McKenna Jackson can get in. What do you think about that?
Um, yeah, I'm not sure Gina is doing a good job. And I feel like if changes aren't happening when you're currently in office, step down so someone else can do the job.
All right, and let me go ahead on and real quick before we go out the air, we'll stay on for a couple more minutes since we wasted a little bit of time. Let's talk about sad news report. Jerry Springer died this week at the last week at the age of 79 years old. A lot of people are shocked across the country because a lot of people cannot believe that he died. A lot of people say the family say he had been sick, he had cancer, and a lot of people are shocked. Steve Wilkes, who's the former security guard for Jerry Springer, said. Steve Wilkes said that he's very shocked. He said he had a cigar with him about a month ago, and said that he can't believe that he died. Said that Jerry never told him he was ill or sick. He passed away at the age of 79. He was there with his family. What are your thoughts on this?
I think it's terrible. You know, my grandfather passed away from pancreatic cancer, and it's just one of those things. It's quick, and it's terrible. I hate that. I hate to hear about Jerry Springer, and I loved his show. Me and my grandma, we would watch it every day together. So it's sad to hear, but hopefully, I know he's resting in heaven, or you know,
Well,
whatever y'all believe in. He's
you
not in
know,
pain anymore.
you know that with me, I took it very personal because I met Jerry Springer. I was on his show twice. Last week when I found out that this man passed away, it really got to me. It's like for a whole entire week, people just start dying on me. One of my neighbors, that had been over here in my apartment for a long time, she passed away, and it seemed like from there people just started dying. But it really shocked me when Jerry Springer passed away because, oh man, it took me by surprise because I was a guest on this show twice, and I remember wearing his suit jacket. I mean, wearing my red suit jacket, and he came up to me. He said, "Man, I like that suit jacket that you got on." So this right here became really dear to me. Let's also talk about this because we are running. It is 9:30. We getting ready to get up out of here. Let's talk about the weather report real quick. As you can see, the weather report for tomorrow is going. It was a beautiful day today. It's going to be a low of 57. But let's talk about tomorrow. The forecast is going to be a high tomorrow of 77. Tomorrow night low will be 57. Tuesday forecast is calling for a high of 80 degrees. And Tuesday night will be a low of 61. We're going to have cloudy for the next 2 days. Also, Wednesday it's going to be 81, and Wednesday night it's going to be a low of 61. It's going to be cloudy again. 82 on Thursday, and cloudy, and a high of 69. There's no chance of rain. That is your weather report. I hope everybody gets to enjoy it. Now, Liz, did you get a chance to enjoy the weather today? Because it's very hot earlier today.
Absolutely, Donnie. It was the weirdest week here, y'all. The weather had us questioning if it was, maybe even winter again. The low was in the 30s at night, and it was just too cold for me. I'm glad to see that Fort Worth finally has some sun and things are heading back to normal.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to us right here. Remember, if it is to be, it's up to you to make a difference. Make a difference, and we'll be back again tomorrow night. What we gonna talk about tomorrow night? Hopefully, we'll have a guest with us tomorrow night too. What we gonna talk about tomorrow night?
Donnie, we're gonna talk about all the hot topics. Maybe we'll talk about Traylon Wormley. We have some new news about Traylon Wormley.
And now,
again, y'all, he had died in the Tarrant County Jail, so stay tuned for that.
okay.
What else, Donnie?
And also, we'll give we can't do it right now because we're running out of time, but we'll give an update about Jamie Foxx. We'll talk about that tomorrow night too. I am Donnell Ballard, your host of Channel 49 TV News, and our girl Liz with the news. We'll have a lot more coming up. Remember, if it's 9 o'clock, you tune in to us right here on Channel 49, live on your hottest station. Good night.